Welcome to Rather Be Rotting, where two sisters who should really be doing something more productive dissect all things reality, TV, and pop culture chaos because no matter what's going on in life, we would always rather be rotting.
Madelyn, you're very distracted.
I saw an email from my laser hair removal place that said, like, now doing dog laser hair removal. And I was like, what the hell? And I got by an April Fool's joke.
Oh.
The email was from 3 days ago.
I was thinking of legit reasons
I
to
know.
laser hair. Like, if you have an animal with a hairy butthole that you're having to constantly clean poop out of, you might consider it.
Yeah, you were like, maybe he has a hairy butt. Maybe it's for hairy buttholes, which is valid, I guess. But, like, so that means you got also.
It wasn't even addressed to me, and I still got.
So, that was all.
Well, we're in the same place.
At the same time.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, I'm in New Jersey. I have met the babe.
And,
you know, he's just a letdown. He's not as cute in person.
I know.
I'm just kidding. He's so cute. I literally cried when I first saw him sleeping.
Is he everything you dreamed?
More.
Oh.
Even when he's fussy. And it's easy for me to say because this is day 2.
Yeah.
So if I were here, week 7, as you are, I might have a different opinion, but I'm just... Literally, the only reason we're recording right now is because someone literally took the baby from my clutches.
His dad. So, the bigger news of the week is the shocking summer house.
Have we not recorded since then?
No.
Oh,
Scamanda. I mean, I know that it's been talked to death at this point.
I do think that there is, more people are supporting Amanda than they were supporting Raquel during Scandal, which I think is a little disturbing. And
I haven't seen anybody supporting Amanda.
I've seen a lot of, Amanda's hurting too, let's make sure she doesn't get cyberbullied.
Well, you shouldn't cyberbully people, but...
I mean, Raquel, it was just much worse, and I don't want to say that race plays a part, but Ciara is the Ariana, and Ciara is a black woman, and
I'm sure that plays into it.
People aren't so quick to... more people are worried about the other woman than her.
People are terrible.
Yeah, they are, which was my point, really.
Yeah.
People are terrible, but I think Ciara will be okay. It wasn't like West was like a 10-year relationship.
Well, here's what's crazy to me. It's not even that. It's the betrayal. They were legit really good friends. And so that's fucked. But what I don't understand is, Amanda is already losing brand deals because of this. And there's women coming out of the woodwork saying they've been seeing West recently. So clearly whatever they're doing wasn't exclusive. And so my question for her would be, was this little rebound worth losing all of this, potential money that you were going to make?
And couldn't they have been better at hiding it? Because what tipped people off? She was wearing his sweatshirt, right? And his hat or something?
They were seen at a place, I believe.
Okay, so could they have not?
Yeah, easily.
If you know you're going to get this blowback, don't go out in public.
I don't have any sympathy for either of them because it's so easily avoidable.
And there were pictures of her wearing his sweatshirt, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and his hat.
Yeah, so, don't wear his clothes.
It's stupid, the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it does make watching Summer House this season more interesting.
Or does it make it less interesting?
Looking for clues, looking for breadcrumbs. Because there's theories that she was cheating on Kyle with him, for a while. So.
But he's in the house trying to get with Ciara again.
Mm-hmm.
So they couldn't have been cheating.
Sure they could have. You can hook up with multiple people.
I don't know. I think it would be really brazen to do it while they're under the same roof.
It would be. It was really brazen to do it at all.
I mean, Bravo, just when you think... what was I saying last week? I was saying that Bravo was getting stale. Was I not?
You spoke it into the universe.
Just as Vanderpump was getting stale, we got Scandal.
Yep.
So, it's just amazing how...
the gods give.
Or these people, they just know exactly when to do the wrong thing.
And it's such a big deal. The Sai divorcing her husband thing was a blip. Nobody cared.
Sai from Real Housewives of New York, who I don't care about at all.
She is going to be on the next season, so.
So maybe we'll actually get more from her now that she's getting a divorce.
But the point is, like, that just totally flew under the radar.
Yeah, I think that was intentional. I think that way now no one's going to remember or think about it until she tells the story on the show, and then it'll be completely her narrative.
Yep.
But the problem is, I don't think anyone would have cared anyway.
I mean, I don't. She
like,
seems insufferable.
She wasn't happening. She wasn't it. And I don't even know if Carol Radziwill is going to be able to resuscitate that franchise.
Time and truth will tell all.
Elsewhere in the Bravo sphere, we got the return of the Valley.
Oh yeah, I loved the episode.
I loved it too. I think the children are growing up so fast. Cruz looks like a 12-year-old now. And same with Isabella.
Oh yeah, she looked so old.
She looks just like Jessie. That little lolly.
I really related to Kristen on a lot of levels. I feel, and my heart went out to her. And her baby is much older than mine.
How old is her baby?
Like 3 months.
So you relate because, are you being pressured to bang it out?
No, I mean, I know that my husband's excited for that, but he's well aware that just because the doctor will clear me doesn't mean I'll feel ready.
And you conveniently pushed that appointment to have your doctor clear you.
I did that to spend more time with you. You're welcome.
Yeah, right. You're just using me.
No, I really did.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway. Yeah, that's annoying that he's doing that.
He's pressuring her. He's not pressuring her. He's just expressing that he misses having sex with his wife.
You know,
which is a valid emotion to feel, I
that's
think.
how I feel. Like, I see both sides of it. I can understand her feeling pressured by that and not wanting to, but I can also understand, like, he's in this partnership too.
Mm-hmm. She's over here. She said, I don't feel like myself in my body. Like, I'm not comfortable with it.
Totally get that.
And he's over here. I still think she's smoking hot, and I want to have sex with my smoking hot
We're
fiance.
Literally in the same, exact boat. So I totally get it.
As is any mom, I'm sure once you push a watermelon out of your badge, you're, like, not into it.
All I can see is, like, my hormonal raging acne and my little belly pooch and my stretch marks that are new. Like, that's what I see.
But that's okay.
I think that fades. I hope anyway. There's lasers for that. So I related there, and I just think, like, she's really fighting for her life. She's just, I hate the word overwhelmed, but I don't have a better one.
Why do you hate that word?
Because I feel like it's frustrating me because I feel like I'm the appropriate amount of whelmed for having to care for a newborn.
Yeah, because it is the cycle, but it's...
And when other people come in and they're, like, calmer than me, and they're like, you're overwhelmed, it's like, no, that's insulting. I'm a proper amount of whelmed because it kind of insinuates that, like, I can't handle what's going on.
Which you can. It's just... It's probably
stressful.
It's probably a mix of stress, the monotony...
Hormones,
and...
So, I don't want to say she's overwhelmed. I think she's the appropriate amount of mom-whelmed, and that I can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I feel for her, because I can also relate to it being like, why don't people understand I can't just, like, go somewhere, you know?
Is that a direct attack because I wanted to go to the movies?
No, not at all. You don't have a child. But, like, what she's dealing with, all her friends have kids. So, and that's why it's crazy to watch Nia, on her 4th kid, be like, that kid's an afterthought, you know?
Yeah.
But I guess by the time you get to 4...
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Different. Yeah, you can't even imagine that viewpoint, just as I can't even imagine yours. Even though I saw what you did in one day. So multiply that times 7, and then multiply that times 7 is what has been happening. And I'm sure there have been days worse than yesterday.
Oh, definitely.
So, I mean, every day I'm sure has its challenges.
Well, all this to say, I sympathize with Kristen. I understand what she's going through, and it just, you know, saw myself on screen. But elsewhere, Brittany seems to...
She's getting her sparkle back.
She's getting something back. Like, I hate to say this, and I'm not one to comment on women's bodies, except that I am.
Oh, no.
But... that confessional, when she was sitting there with that white dress that had, like, a corset on the abdomen that was, like, a little bit transparent. Oh, my God.
It just wasn't flattering.
Oh, no. It was terrible. It looked like a busted can of biscuits. I'm sorry. It just wasn't.
So you're not commenting on her body. You're commenting on her outfit.
Yeah, she picked the wrong outfit.
For her body type.
And in the opening scene where she's chasing Cruz around, I had the same thought. I'm like, why are you wearing a club dress in your house? A flesh-colored club dress.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Maybe she's not, I mean, she's gotta, like, look back and watch that, though, and know that that's not flattering.
You would think.
Like, she has some sort of, like, weird view of, like, what looks good on her, I think.
Yeah.
So
That shit was crazy.
But otherwise, not much from her. I'm very bored of her now that Jax is gone. I hate to say it, but it's the truth, and I'm going to say it. I miss him. I miss Jax. In other news, we have Nia and Danny with 4 Under 4, and they moved to Santa Clarita, and it looks terrible.
Yeah. That's not a short drive.
They have a beautiful view of the hills of Santa Clarita.
The dry-ass tan hills.
Very brown. Very brown. It's not like the hills of Los Angeles at all.
No.
Like, woof. It just looks like...
barren. Sad. Magic Mountain.
It looks really... Santa Clarita is just sad. It's just like driving through it. It makes me sad. Like, it's just...
Unless you're going to Magic Mountain, which is fun. And
it's nice that they got a 5-bedroom house for $1 million.
That is nice.
But as we said, we'd rather...
live in a shoebox.
I would.
Somewhere fun.
Somewhere, anywhere else, literally. As someone who lives in the valley. But they do have a pool, which,
Love that.
So, at the end, we get an epic fourth wall break from last season.
I really appreciated that.
One of my favorite ones of maybe all times. One of. So, Jesse's new girlfriend last season refused to be filmed. But she showed up to a cast event.
Now we know her name is Lacey.
Her name is Lacey because now she's decided to be filmed. So this is kind of the opposite situation of Kyle and her lesbian lover on Beverly Hills who did want to be filmed and then all of a sudden didn't want to be filmed and we had to put
we had to let go of Morgan Wade.
Yeah, we had to not say her name anymore and we had to, what is it, put it back in the can? Put it back in the...
Put the toothpaste back in the tube.
That.
Yeah,
thank you.
You're welcome.
We had to try to put the toothpaste back in the tube for that one. In this one, it's the opposite. She was this woman of mystery who showed up to a cast event and didn't want to be filmed. And we get executive producer Jeremiah. We meet executive producer Jeremiah. And he is telling Jesse, why is she here if she's not going to be filmed? This is a cast event. Why is she here? And Jesse's yelling at him like, that's not fucking cool. And I just think Jeremiah... is just, he's all business.
He handled it correctly.
Because, like, he's gonna have to edit around this bitch who refuses to be filmed. And what?
She's in the background going, I didn't sign a release.
So why now all of a sudden is she okay with it?
Great cue. I don't have an answer for that. We'd have to go to the source and ask her.
So I already don't like her based on this. Like,
I didn't like her because her face was a little punchable.
It was. It really was.
Mm-hmm.
I just, I don't know. Jessie, I'm attracted, so I expected more.
And listen, I know that, Michelle feels threatened.
She still feels threatened. We did hear that.
But she shouldn't be, because that girl's a little twerp.
No, and now we have a little, maybe something between Schwartz and Michelle?
We'll see.
I think it could just be, a fun.
Yeah, I don't know that that's,
a fun
real
thing. How do we feel about Schwartz and Lala back on our screens?
Well, you know how I feel about Schwartz.
You love Schwartz? You've loved him ever since he looked into your eyes.
I have a soft spot for that puppy dog man.
And boy, is he ever.
Well, that's fine. Take her or leave her to me.
So why wasn't Sheena chosen for this? The whole time I'm watching, I'm like, this must be fucking killing her. Because when they flash back to Yamashiro, guess who's a main player in that whole fight?
Sheen.
And Brock.
Yeah.
Brock is narrating it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, these two are nowhere to be found. And they're the ones willing to really do the work.
I guess they just wanted too much.
It's just, I can't imagine. Now I want to interview Jeremiah and ask him, what was it like when you had to tell Sheena that everyone around her was going to be joining the show except for you? It's literally, because Ariana doesn't need or want it anymore.
Katie doesn't want it.
Katie's no interest. Sheena is the only one that they didn't pick.
Well, I'm sure Sandoval would be thrilled to be back, but everybody still hates him, so.
Yeah, I would love to see him. Last time I saw him, he was singing into a phone in Traitors.
That's where he belonged.
I miss him. He's in House of Villains now, which I heard is actually kind of good.
I was about to say I don't have time to take that on, but I do, so.
I'd like you to just to tell me if I should.
Fine.
Thanks. Something else that I wish we could have already started to talk about, but we'll save it for next week, is Love on the Spectrum is back.
Oh, yeah,
we are going to get into that this week.
Beverly Hills happened.
It did.
We literally watched it yesterday, and I don't really have a lot of feelings. I liked their 70s outfits. Bo's looked great.
Oh my gosh, Bose and Dorit.
They
And
looked
Kyle.
really good.
Kyle.
Rachel looked pretty good.
Yeah, Rachel, who doesn't like her birthday but throws bash anyway.
Those
I just like really don't want it to be about me, but I am gonna throw a party.
Yeah,
but I hate my birthday.
And
but
it is gonna be all about me. And her kids taking names at the door was so cute.
her littlest kid is everything to me. And you know what makes me sad is that little kid is gonna be like that older kid before we know it.
That older kid seems like very well rounded. Young
He
man.
did buy his mother a Hermes bracelet.
He wants to intern.
Yeah.
I thought it was nice.
Yeah.
Kyle and Dorit, I'm just kind of getting tired of it. Like, it's old.
I feel like it really, I mean, Kyle was just on one, though.
Well, yeah.
I never seen her like that.
They both are.
I know.
I'm sick of them, like, at this point.
Yeah, and now Erica's crying about it, like...
Go away.
All of it, yeah, let's get something new going. Let's go back to hating on Amanda in front of her face.
I was really enjoying that.
Yeah, let's get more of Rachel Zoe's personal drama. Literally anything else. Let's get some more Sutton.
Take more bows.
Sutton has really had a back seat lately.
I know.
And I miss her.
It's because she's not drinking hard alcohol, unfortunately. It's like when all of our housewives stop drinking hard alcohol, they become boring. No offense. So yeah, Beverly Hills, boring.
Yeah, let's move on to Rhode Island, which honestly, we also just watched yesterday, and I was thinking, like, oh, I might need to watch this again before we record, because...
I really think we're off to a good start.
But I can't really tell you anything that happened and who was fighting with who, because...
Oh, I can.
Okay, tell me.
So, names are going to be tough for me, but I think Rosie is the news anchor.
Okay, yes.
And she is starting rumors about Kelsey, who is the sugar baby living in the mansion.
Yeah, with a boyfriend half the year, and he has another girlfriend in
Yes.
Miami half the year, and she's cool with it because he's rich.
And apparently she also has another boyfriend.
Yes.
So she's fine. And I guess he's part of one of the most prominent families in Rhode Island, to which I say, so can we identify him then? Because every time they show pictures of them together, they, like, cut his face
Which
off.
shouldn't be allowed if you're going to be a main cast member.
Well, they're not married. Which is also, what I said to you yesterday, is stupid because she has stopped working. She doesn't own the house that she lives in, and they're not married. So if one day he decides he's had enough of her, a la Sex in the City, she can be out on the street. What are you going to do then?
She was a smart girl until she fell in love.
Yep. What are you going to do then? So that's my only word of warning to
So
Kelsey.
then there's one with big lips, Joellen.
Joellen with a dimple.
Is she, and people are scared of her, or...
I'm not really sure why.
She just likes to gossip, it seems.
No, I think she was telling Rosie not to gossip about Kelsey.
Oh, okay. And then we have Alicia.
I liked her sunglasses.
She's like the skinny one.
Yeah, with the really thick accent.
So I was watching Watch What Happens Live, and she said that she was like when she said she doesn't want to watch the show because she was watching some of it and she was self-conscious about her accent, and and that she like thought her makeup didn't look good.
Aww.
And Andy was trying to tell her, like, we love you for who you are, like, don't stop being yourself. Like, it was sweet.
I thought she looked great.
I know, but I mean, her accent, it's hard not to like mimic it.
I like it.
Yeah. And then we have the girl who looks just like Dolores, Liz, who owns a cannabis shop.
Her husband does, I believe. She looks exactly like Dolores, but they're not at all related, which is crazy.
They went to the same surgeon, but still, I feel like the base had to be similar. And then we have Ashley Iconetti from Bachelor.
I have a fear with her because when they're sitting at the picnic, she like seems shocked by the way that these two girls are fighting. And I'm worried it's going to be an Amanda Francis situation where she's like, I don't like this confrontation. It's like, well, that's the assignment. So
She did say that it was more dramatic than any of her Bachelor seasons, which is crazy because there was fighting on that show,
and
too.
she cried all the time. So
Yeah.
Lord only knows.
Because Jared was, like, dating other girls. It's just, and as we said, like, looking at this, her life story is a lesson that if you're persistent enough in breaking down a man, you can
succeed.
You can grab him, yeah. So...
But I really liked what we were setting up. I'm excited.
I just had a lot of trouble keeping them all straight.
Oh, I didn't.
I feel like I really am. I'm going to watch it again.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah. There's going to be another one. Rula.
Yes, they're going to introduce her
She's going to come next
time.
episode. I don't know why she wasn't in this episode. Maybe she just wasn't available for the first party.
And I think Atlanta starts tomorrow.
No. We are firing.
Woo woo.
Not that my hopes are that high for Atlanta. We do have 2 new ladies.
My hopes are
Who's gone? Who's not
medium
coming
high.
back?
Well, you look that up. So on Southern Hospitality, Grace Lilly is dealing with a ketamine addiction or abuse problem, I guess, which is sad to see. And then
Was she dealing with it on the seas?
yeah, like it's the first time she's spoken about it in her like confessionals. She goes to like a therapist about it and stuff. And we're just still getting Emmy against most people. They're at a lake house and Michaels is not talking to Lake because...
His name is Michaels.
Well, his real name is Michael, but when he moved to LA, he rebranded as Michaels.
Stop.
Yeah. Well, hello, Jax.
But he... Michaels?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay, continue. I'm
Michaels
sorry.
with an O.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to process this later, because that's just a lot. Okay, sorry.
Michaels isn't talking to Lake because Lake told Emmy something. I don't know. It was all... I honestly can't keep it straight, but it is interesting to watch them be in this same place, and Michael's basically shunned her, and she's, like, coming unraveled by it. So, it's a great show, and you really should start watching it.
I would love to. I thought we were in reunion territory with that already.
Southern Charm reunion just ended.
Oh, okay. Anything noteworthy to say about that?
No. Craig needs to not come back. He clearly can't handle it.
Okay, so we have Phaedra, Drew, Angela, MVP, Kelly, Portia, and Shamia, and 2 new girls. So I can't tell if anyone even left, honestly.
Was Fallon there last time?
No.
Well, Kenya. Oh, and Brittany.
Oh, yes. Okay. So, yeah, it's looking like a pretty similar crew, just a few new people. I'm excited to see Shamia again. I'm hoping Phaedra will give us a little bit more.
I'm sure she will. She didn't have enough time to shine last season.
Yeah.
As she does.
I did hear that she and Angela are friends right now.
Great.
Present day. I would rather see them go toe-to-toe.
Well, we'll see.
So that's pretty much it for Bravo, no?
Yeah. Okay, we're moving on to Before the 90 Day. I'm going to just jump right to the scenes for next week because I want to say this before I forget. There's so much to talk about with the episode, but the scenes for next week, like just when I feel...
don't remember them.
When Lisa shat the bed and shat on Daniel, I really thought... When she said that she stretched to fit that man, I thought, we can't get any grosser. Wait, let me back up further. When they were making out in the car, tongues forward.
Eyes wide open.
I thought we can't get any grosser. Then she says, I stretched to fit you. Can't possibly get any grosser than this. Then she shats in the bed on this man, and I'm like, certainly we've reached the pinnacle of disgusting here.
You forgot the part where she showed up without her wig because she had sores and it had an odor.
Yes, thank you. So all of these things have occurred, and I just keep getting fooled, thinking it can't get worse. And then on the scenes for next week.
And so they've also, let's not to mention that she has confessed that she's been married so many times. She's been with women for 20 years. All things that would turn a man off. So he's been able to get past literally all of this.
So on the scenes for next week, they're like showing how they're waking up the next morning after doing it the night before, and she goes, well, there's still one thing that I need from you. Oral sex. And I'm just like, gonna barf yet again.
And it looks like he's gonna barf too.
Because I think his talking head, he's like, I have a penis. Why do I need to do that? It's like, he can't. What I'm wondering for Daniel, like, where is the threshold of what is worth doing to get to America?
Yeah.
And if I were him, you've come this far. She already shat on you. If you give up now,
this is worse than that.
If you give up now, though, all that was for nothing.
That's true.
You
He
know?
has to keep going.
This feels like the final boss. He just needs to be the final boss. So, on this actual episode, though, that's scenes for next week. She needs to get cleansed by a spiritual leader.
By the chief.
I think she has spent her entire trip in Nigeria sitting, pouting in front of paid actors, Nigerian actors, crying.
This chief was an actor for sure. But not to mention the room.
Literally a shanty.
It looked like she was walking into the Chokey.
Is shanty the right word?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did look like the Chokey.
From Matilda.
Mm-hmm. So they go get a goat and some yams, and they're to bring them to
And that man tried to rip them the fuck off.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
First he told them it was going to be $130 American. And the guy was like, no way. Or Daniel said, no way. And so he's like, okay, how about 70? And he's like, no. And then he ended up getting it for like $40.
Well, they ripped him off on the yams, too.
Yeah, but Daniel let them.
It was 2 yams for like $8, which is crazy.
So, anyway.
So they go to the spiritual leader, in quotes, paid actor. And I just was watching this thinking to myself, like, has she done anything in this country besides sit in front of paid Nigerian actors?
And have to watch their performances and grovel.
Yeah, and grovel and cry and get blessings and shit.
That scene was stressing me out, though. Like, the Chokey of it all, the bleeding goat in the background.
The spitting.
The man is shouting. Like, he's shouting a lot, this actor.
Mm-hmm.
So, it was stressful, even though I know it was fake. But
So she cries, her face droops. But all she had to do was sit there and listen to it, and suddenly she's cleansed.
No, she also had to kiss that statue.
Bottles,
yeah, kiss those bottles. It literally looked like he was making it up as he went along. I'm going to need you to do one more thing.
He definitely was.
Take these bottles and say, I will never again have a woman asunder. Now kiss. Now kiss.
No kiss. I need a Nigerian person to tell us if any of this is anything or if they really are just fucking
If
with
it is everything, we are terrible people.
Well, I know we're not the only ones with this
their
opinion.
culture.
I listen to a lot of podcasts that talk about this, and like we are not the only ones.
It just cannot be.
No, I don't think there's any way. I'd love Dr. Wendy to weigh in. She's Nigerian and has family there. Well, she might
Michael.
She might be a little busy trying not to go to prison at this juncture, but you know, if she gets a second and she could weigh in, that would be great. So.
You sucked that coffee down. I've never seen you finish a coffee, especially not that fast.
It was good. I liked it.
Good.
Okay, so that's Lisa and Daniel. We didn't get the life of beer can this week, which is upsetting.
It's always devastating when we don't get beer can. But can we just go back to that open eye kiss for a second?
Oh, I forgot about that.
So they're making out. I don't even know if this was before or after they go to the chief.
After. Cause she's so happy that she's cleansed and they can get married now. So she starts trying to make out with him in the car. He doesn't want to, but then eventually realizes her tongue's in my mouth. So he just kind of goes for it, but his eyes are wide open and he looks dead inside.
That's like an image that's haunting.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the more haunting images.
So that's my point. Like, he's gone through all this. Is he going to take on the final boss?
But that's like your mouth has to be down there. Like, even when you're getting shit on, like, it's all below the neck.
You hope.
It was, I'm sure of it.
I don't know, man. It remains to be seen. Because she said it's important to her.
And the fact that she has gall to ask for anything from this man after all she has done is lied and scammed him.
They so deserve each other.
Like,
that's why it's so fun to watch them, is because the stakes are so low. Like, these two deserve to be scammed in every way.
They do. It's like, who can out-scam the other? It's a fun game. Elsewhere, we have Aviva and Stig.
She's not pregnant.
We owe her an apology. Everyone owes her an apology for thinking she was pregnant just because she has a little belly.
Sorry.
Like we all do.
Mm-hmm. But also, she's dumb because the math wasn't mathing. Like, if you've only been there for a week and you had sex like 3 days, you're not going to know you're pregnant for another like 2 weeks.
So are you saying she still could be?
I mean, technically, yeah, probably.
I could not believe that she admitted on camera that she really wanted a baby so that he would stay with her.
Well, I don't think she appears to have a lot going on upstairs.
There's nothing, and that's the whole thing. It's like, these two, like, they don't even have, like, their dynamic is, like, there's just nothing between them.
She can't even manage to wash her hair.
Yeah, she can't really even form a thought. So, I guess it makes sense, but this whole time she's been talking about how much she wants a baby. I'm like, you don't even know this man. But now she wants to Lockdown Stig to artist.
Yeah, because they get engaged at the Mayan ruins while she's wearing a denim jumpsuit and bucket hat.
I liked the outfit.
I thought it was crazy. I thought if she walked up the stairs, you could see up her vagina.
Well, why would you look, sicko?
It's just hard to miss. And so he proposes, and in the talking head, she says, "I'm engaged to Stig to artist. How cool is that?" Which is to just tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah, because it's like, I'm engaged to the most wonderful man who treats me so well. We're going to have a beautiful life. It's Stig to artist got down on one knee for me. I did not see the proposal coming. Did you?
No, definitely not.
That was a great surprise. I thought the proposal was great. Like, that is my style. Not that I want to get married, but like...
It was cool for sure. Wasted on them, I feel.
Yeah, because you're like exploring this cool Mayan ruin, and she didn't see it coming either. Like, they're just exploring, and then he's like, "Wait 1 second," and he goes.
Do you think if she saw it coming, she would have picked a different outfit and/or washed her hair?
I don't think she would have washed her hair.
No.
Maybe picked a different outfit, but maybe not. The ring was
horrible,
wild,
horrible.
There was so much going on there.
Oh my god,
I can't like. It was so busy.
It was bad.
He clearly consulted absolutely no one. So, good, best of luck to them. Who else do we got? We
had a minute with Emma to wrap up some unfinished business with Zied, which was nothing. She just wanted to get paid for one more episode.
He just wished her a good road.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Do you want to apologize?" And he said no.
And now we're done with her. Bye.
And she's gonna find love somewhere else.
Maybe pick a different country.
After she threw her ring into the ocean.
Which was really stupid.
I don't need this anymore.
I'm like, what if it's worth something? Even if it's worth $10, go get $10.
I don't know. I think it's okay, Notion. Some little kid will find it and it'll be like, "Look, Mommy, I found some treasure." And they'll, it'll just be more crap in their bedroom. Then we have Rick and Trish. He was hand washing clothes for the first time and he could not believe that that's how they did it.
I hate this man.
The way they live, though, like, I feel like I'm Rick because I'm just like, oh my god, they have to go.
You wouldn't say that,
no.
though.
But they actually have to go get the water from the creek or whatever and bring it back and boil it. And, like, it's a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like we take it so for granted.
I wouldn't want to do it either, but, I surely wouldn't offend people while I'm visiting.
Just, like, standing in my shower today, I was thinking about, like, it's just, like, a better way of life to think about that more, because then I feel like we'll appreciate what we have.
We didn't get a ton else from them other than, like, the scenes for next week where her dad's going to be really demanding an answer on the kid thing, like, right then and there, which is great. I hope they say, "You can't marry her, get out."
Yeah, because he will just keep banging her as long as he's allowed to.
Yeah, and won't have kids with her, so...
Do you want to talk about Forrest and Sheena, or do you want to talk about Elise and Joshua? So definitely save the best two for last.
Yeah, so... What happened with Forrest and Sheena?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I feel like... Did I not finish that episode? No, I did.
It was at the beginning.
Huh.
When they described in explicit detail their first time having sex.
I thought... I was getting confused with the scenes for next week because next week they tell Molly that he's going to stay. I forgot about that.
So they lost their... She gave herself to him.
I thought it was gross, but also really sweet.
She hopped on top and showed him who was in charge.
And he said it was really, like, sloppy and...
Yeah, he said
moist.
It was a lot wetter than he expected.
I wasn't going to say it.
And he said that he needed, like, a life preserver to come fish him out after. Which is so fucking sad. Like, this show never ceases to be disgusting.
But they both seemed happy and pleased with their love. And
Sheena
I
really...
thought that was nice.
She cracks me up. She's like, "Forrest, like, you were really quite the gentle lover."
Yeah, I bet he was. They seemed so happy. Like, I'm happy for them.
And they were, like, in good spirits. Like, he was like, "My mom's gonna come watch us. Ha ha ha." And, like, as a joke. Mm-hmm. And then he also said that joke about, "I'm going to have to break up with my hand now." He has a good sense of humor. This man is fine. This man is going to be fine without his mother. And this man can easily hold a job.
Get a job, Forrest.
Like, he has enough of a sense of humor. Like, he can interact with people. And make jokes and laugh. Like...
And like I said last week, there are plenty of jobs that don't require you to talk to anyone at all. So, get one of those.
Tanner from Love on the Spectrum works in a hotel.
Does he?
Yeah, with his sister, remember? Midge?
I know Midge, but I had forgotten that was his job.
She works at the coffee shop and he works, like, cleaning.
There's all kinds of, like, data analyst jobs that don't require you to talk to a soul. Like,
does Connor have a job?
We'll find out.
Oh my god, I missed them so much. I'm so excited. Okay, anyway.
So, Elise and Joshua.
Yeah.
Unless you had more about Forrest and Sheena's sexy time.
Lovemaking? No. Congrats to them.
She's crazy.
In the best way.
I fear that he will not be able to get past the outburst in the bar.
I think he will.
Okay.
So she goes to the bar and she...
With Joshua and Nat.
Nat is a girl and his...
Financially, has a financial hold over him.
Yes. So it's 2 against 1 basically because they're trying to convince her that it's not weird that he has a female friend who pays for all of his shit.
Does she pay for all his shit or does she just not charge him rent to stay there temporarily?
I don't know, but
those are different things.
Either way, that's a way of financially supporting him.
Yeah.
But I guess you're right. Letting a friend stay on your couch is different. So, okay, if that's the case, that does change things. But either way, Elise says, if I asked anyone in this bar if it was weird, the situation between you two, they would say yes. And he said you wouldn't do that or something like that.
And then she did.
And she said, I don't give a fuck. Like, she truly does not get embarrassed. Like, I honestly loved that.
Me too. And everybody looked terrified that she was asking. I would have been all about it.
Me too. Tell me all and people were asking for follow. So she gets up in the middle of the bar and says, everyone, if your man was being financially supported by another woman, would you think it was weird? And she points to everyone in the bar. Do you think it's weird? Do you think it was weird? And some people were like, has it been a long time? Or like, how long have you been to, they were asking the follow-up questions, but they all said it was crazy.
Yeah.
And I loved that. And you know what?
Me too.
I love her, and it sucks that she might have scared him off. Because I think he would be lucky to have her, even though she is crazy.
And a butterface.
Because she has a hot bod, and he's a loser.
Yep. And her family's rich.
Oh, yeah. There's that, too. So, whatever happens from here on out, I want Team Elise.
I loved the outburst.
Me too.
Just wish I could be in a place when something like that happens.
I want to have the confidence to be the one to give the outburst.
Yeah.
I would love to.
I don't have that in me.
I would love to have an entire restaurant support my point. Because often I feel like people don't admit when I'm right. And yeah. I feel like if I could group in an entire restaurant, then people would finally see that I'm always right about things.
Okay.
So... Another amazing episode. This show just never not.
I'm dreading the day that it ends.
But 90 Day Fiance is coming back, the regular version. So that means this will come to an end.
I know.
But I feel like we've got some more time.
Are you caught up on Company Retreat?
Yes.
Oh, good. So we can watch it. The new episode dropped yesterday.
Okay, great. Yeah, that one, I actually had a dream about it last night. That Anthony, the main guy, was caught whispering to somebody, have a better reaction, or, like he knew he was in on it.
So I've seen some things on TikTok of people who are like, there's no way he doesn't know.
That's what I said.
I think he definitely doesn't know.
I think there's no way he doesn't know. I mean, this shit it's just not... It's more
but
crazy. But
I heard that when it starts to get too crazy and maybe you told me this. And
it was me.
Yeah, that they make them sit in boring HR things.
I know, but it's every episode is so much more outlandish than the one before. It's there's no way any normal person would not. I mean, the jerk-off sauce thing, with the hand job, come on.
That might have been pushing it a little far.
It's too much. It does make me laugh.
Yeah, definitely. I choose to live in a world where he doesn't know.
Yeah, we can suspend. I mean, we suspend enough disbelief for everything else.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, if he doesn't know, he's such a good guy.
Just like Ronald.
He really is just like Ronald. He's full in it, leaning all the way into these crazy things that these people he doesn't know, but he's become a part of them.
I wouldn't be the right person to ask to do something like this because he talks to them, asks them follow-up questions, helps them anytime they ask him for help. I would have been no.
No, yeah, you would suck. You would not want anyone to talk to you.
No.
And honestly, I'm the same way. If it feels like somebody at work is like walking past me kind of slow or looking my direction, I immediately like look down and look crazy.
Run away.
And I'm not, maybe I am antisocial. I do love most of my coworkers, and but like I just would rather just get my work done and go home.
I'm not proud of it.
Me neither, because there are some people. But the people that always want to talk, like they walk around like they're looking for someone to have a conversation with.
Yeah, I hate that.
I can't be bothered.
Nope.
So I just can't go there. Like, I only want to talk to somebody if there's something important to talk about.
But it seems like Anthony is not like us, so maybe he doesn't know.
Yeah, well, also, like, the stakes for his job are so low that it's
because he's a temp. He's probably like, or he thinks he's a temp. He's probably like, once I'm done with this, I never have to see these crazies again.
Yeah, this is just, like, for funsies.
Yeah.
But even me, it's like, if I, have a break from work, I want to, like, walk around the building. I don't want to sit and small talk.
Unless somebody has good tea, and then I'm there for it.
Always.
Yeah. If you have gossip, that's the way to get me.
And that is how, like, my friends were at my old job. It's like, we talked a lot, but it's because it was always to spill tea, like, important stuff.
Yep.
Or I had a friend, at my old job, I was friends with my boss. We were, like, besties. And if I saw someone walking by looking like they were looking for a conversation, I would message her, call me, on the work phone. So I'd pick up the work phone, and I would just be like, like, oh, the sky is blue, just like, and I would like literally, she'd just sit there quietly working, and I would be working too. But
oh my god, that's hilarious!
Talk to me. It was the best. Thank you to that person.
I don't think she listens, but if she did, she'd appreciate the shout out.
She's not that good of a friend, is she?
Nope.
She did save me in those moments.
Got anything else?
Are we gonna rot for the rest of the weekend?
My life is rotting.
I canceled 2 workout classes so far since I've been here. I think that I sense where this is going.
Don't even try to book them.
I might as well cancel all the rest, because if I have free time, I don't want to be away from these people.
/ mostly the baby.
Yeah, but also you.
And the baby.
But your husband, he needs to stop hogging the baby. He needs to just leave it to me. Leave it with me.
Okay.
Leave it with me.
We could leave the house with you with him and see how you do.
Well, you did that yesterday, and I was fine. You were not.
I left the house?
Yeah, we went for a walk, remember? And you were stressing the fuck out.
Oh, no. I mean leave the house with you. Me and my husband leave the house and leave you here with the baby alone.
Okay, let's not get crazy.
See how you do.
Because I tried to feed him a bottle today, and it did not work.
Well, in fairness, he was having a rough time in general. It wasn't you.
I know, but
nobody cares about this.
No, yeah, you're right. We have to draw the line. Now I'm part of it. You sucked me into your freaking boring ass mom ways. I'm like fully in.
I'm bored of it too.
So we are going to get foot massages tomorrow.
Yeah.
That is a rot. Mm-hmm. And tonight is a big night.
We're going to see Whitney in Chicago.
Hopefully Lil can stay awake.
Don't wake me up though if I fall asleep.
I will nudge the fuck out of you.
Let me sleep.
It's a big deal. So we'll report back on that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I can't wait I'm sad that one day is already over, and day 2 is already half over. It's devastating. We
get to do this again next week. Same place.
Same time.
So, thanks for rotting with us.
Thanks for rotting with us.